All right, we are live. Good evening, my fellow comic book collectors and collaborators. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics, and I'm doing another surprise live video for your viewing pleasure. Today is Sunday. It is the 17th of February, 2019, currently about a minute before 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome. I already see people starting to come in, so I have an unboxing I want to do for you guys. Like I said earlier, even though I have technically lost 3 DJ jobs, I still was lucky enough to not only pay my bills in advance, because I always do that, and I highly recommend it anytime you get the chance to do it, but I have several boxes of comics that I can do for probably at least another 2 months. And I could do at least 2 or 3 videos a week to do it. But some good update and some good news. I'm starting my new DJ job on Tuesday. And I also have another DJ job potentially. And I'm doing an interview to meet them on, well, actually tomorrow. So things are working out. And that's why I always try and tell people, hang in there. Sometimes things can get rough. The beautiful thing is, both of these jobs, I didn't even search for them. They actually found me. So there's always something around the corner. Be very positive and things will always find their way. So I already see a lot of people coming in, so welcome. And I always give a shout out to those that are here early. So let's give a quick shout out before we show the unboxing and put on the camera. So we got Gorilla Garad first is here. He says, yo, I say, yo, back to you. Jose is here. Florence, always a pleasure. John, Unruly Simeon, I'm seeing a lot of regulars. I appreciate that. A newer person I've never seen before. I think it says Theory23. He says, hola. I say, como esta? Let's see. Johnny Future's here. Richard's here. Gizmo's here. Ben is here. Welcome. John Frenzy. Johnny Future. Ray the Silencer Man. Always a pleasure. Let's see. Comic Lover Omega. Richard is here. And I always welcome people that are here early. So as soon as you see one of my live videos, come on in, make your presence heard. Show your appreciation in the comments section, and you will get that shout out. Comic Books NYC says, hey, Chris. I say, hey, back. Make sure you guys create a dialogue amongst yourselves. This is a place where everybody has fun. And Victor Olan is here. So let me put on the video camera. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time. And we have a bigger size box here that I want to unbox. Larry says, what's up? And I say, well, we're about to find out with comics. So basically, one of the things I want to stress to people is I want people to never give up on trying to acquire things. Now, this is a book that is, you know, it's no AF-15 by any means or anything like that. But it is a popular book these days from up-and-coming movies. I'm going to rip this off so you don't see any potential labels or anything like that. And for the buy it now price, it was worth it. But they had a buy it now best offer. Now, since I already had these books, I was taking the chance because this was one of those things that I tell people all the time. Look under newly listed comics, because you'd be amazed at what some people will sell. Keep in mind, as comic book lovers, not everybody that sells comics loves comics or even knows about them. Sometimes they might find something in an attic and they just want to get rid of it. Some people just want some money and they don't care about trying to sell something for top dollar. There are always deals to be made. Now, they threw in a bunch of books. They said they appreciated the fact that I paid instantly. And that's something you really should do. So let's see what they threw in. Let's see. I can understand why they threw these in. Let me see. So these are basically... Alright. They're all generic comics. Nothing of any specialty, like, for example, Cable 81. So they threw in a bunch of, like, 90s kind of comics. But, I mean, that's still nice of them to do. But, when you check the newly listed comics, you could find some amazing deals. I ended up, they had this listed for $109 plus $6 shipping. So it came out to $115. I made an offer of a grand total of $81, which includes the shipping and handling. So $75 and then $6 to ship it. They accepted it. So let's just show the books that I got. You're going to know it as soon as you see it. All right, so we got Eternals #1. They also put Eternals #3 in here. Eternals #2. All right, some of these are not bag and boarded. #4, 5, 6. So some of these are actually very valuable. 7, because there's first appearances. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15's without a board, but that's okay. I could fix that. I'm going to change these anyway. 16, 17, 18, 19, and annual #1. So the complete series for a grand total of $81, which includes shipping and handling, which comes out to $4.05 a comic. Now, if you actually go to gocollect.com, that's one of the websites that I recommend. I don't get paid or endorsed by them. I just use them, and I want to make sure I share my knowledge to everybody. That if you look at the prices of issues 1, 2, even like 3, 4, 5-ish, they're worth about $20 to $45 a piece. I mean, like, for example, #2 is the first appearance of the Celestials. #1, obviously, we know is the first appearance of Eternals. But there are other books in here. Like, for example, look at this. There's a sticker here, near mint, for $30. That's issue #6. So there's a couple of these comics that are going to have value, of course, depending on, you know, #1, they actually go through with the movie, and #2, it ends up being something good, and #3, if it continues on. Like, for example, the popularity of Guardians of the Galaxy. So these are books for $4.05. It was mailed to my home. To me, it was a no-brainer. And even at the original asking price of $115, that was still a great price. But I sent them a message, and I basically said to them, because not only do I, when they have a best offer, I don't just add a price and just hit send. What I do is I attach a little note, and I tell them, you know, if you do accept this, you know, I will be more than happy to pay for it right away so you don't have to wait. I say, if you don't, you know, if it's something that doesn't work for you, you know, I wish you good luck, and I hope you sell your comics. And you'd be amazed at how many people respond to somebody that is actually being nice. Because, like I said, I already have the entire series. I bought them years ago. And I didn't care if I lost this. So I took the chance. Because a lot of times I say, when you see a really low price on a newly listed, buy it now. Sometimes you just pay for it. Normally I would have done that. But I figured, okay, I already have several, especially of the #1 and 2 issues. As a matter of fact, one of the 2 videos I've had, I've told people there is a 30-cent variant for issues 1 and 2. I have both of those, and I highly recommend you get them. Because if those movies become successful, those are going to become out of reach. And again, you're taking the chance, so keep that in mind. But I figured I already have these. So if they say no, you know what? I'll pass it over to somebody else, let them have it. But I went from $109 to $75. And they accepted it. They were happy that I kept my word and I paid right away. And they even, like I said, I mean, I'll show you them. They're not bag and boarded. But, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comics that they sent me for free. And you know what I'm going to do? These 6 comics, I mean, I'll show them to you. If anybody's interested, I will give them to one of my subscribers. You do have to be a subscriber. So there's some Dark Knight. I mean, these bring back memories because I bought them the day they came out. But if you want, you know what, I'll return the kindness. If you live in the continental United States, because I'm kind of, you know, I don't have a lot of money these days, losing all those jobs, so please keep that understanding. But if anybody wants these 6 comics, Leave a comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section when this uploads. You have to hit the like button. You have to share this video. And I will randomly pick somebody who wants these. Again, you have to live in the continental U.S. Just keep in mind, like I said, I lost a lot of income because of losing all those jobs. So I just can't really afford to send things overseas at this point. So please don't take it personally. But if you live in the continental United States, I will mail these to you free of charge. And it's my way of saying thank you. So somebody did something nice to me. I'm not going to read these because I have a lot of these already. So I'll give them to somebody else that might like them. So if you're not a subscriber, maybe you'll hit subscribe. But like when I do videos like this, I want to show people that there are always deals to be found. Never give up. I have other comics that I can't wait to show you that I already have, but they're in boxes, and I'm just waiting because I want to kind of spread it out until I get myself back on my feet again to do things regularly. So I want to make sure there's at least 1 or 2 videos a week to keep it constant. So even if you don't hit the notification button, or if you don't get notifications, come back here and check, because I will at least make 1, if not 2 videos a week, even with my current situation. Because, like, one of the things I like to do, anytime I make extra money, I will pay 2 to 3 months of my bills in advance. Like, I don't have to worry about my cable bill, my electric bill, and my water bill until, like, April or May. So I make sure when I buy comics, I don't unbox everything right away and keep it to the side in case something like this happens. So I highly recommend doing things like that. But what it also does is it allows me to look for deals. Eternals is a very popular book these days. It's not as popular at the moment because you're talking about the new Infinity War coming out, Captain Marvel, which, by the way, I'm not going to the movies to see. It's just, Marvel is just going the wrong direction in this movie. But we'll leave that for a video for another time. But sometimes there's just so much going on in the comic book world at this point that people start to forget things. It's almost like what I say all the time about the flavor of the month. So, look for deals and ask for deals. Like I said, this was issue 1 through 19 and annual number 1. So the incomplete setup, they originally had it for, like I said, it was $106 altogether, something like that. What was it? Well, you'll just watch what I said before. But even that in itself, $109 altogether with shipping and handling. Something like that. But I offered them $75. Came out to $81 with shipping and handling. Now I have another complete set that they seem to be in pretty darn good condition. Obviously, you have to change the bag and boards. But I mean, for example, there's issue 3. Looks pretty darn good. They have this one at $50. So just issues 1, 2, and 3 was worth the price I paid. But I got the incomplete set. So look at newly listed. Look under buy it now. Look under best offers. Make offers. The worst they can do is say no. And you know what? There'll always be somebody else. So don't focus on the failures. Because let's put it this way. If you fail 99 times and the 100th time you succeed, which one do you think you're going to care about more? The 99 that you failed on or the 100th time that you succeeded? So stick with that. Don't give up. And I want this to be something where, like I said, I lost about 90% of my income. I could very easily fall into some massive depression and say, woe is me, or, climb on the welfare train and look for a handout. I won't do that. It's just a matter of time. You have to pick yourself up when you're down and let yourself say that it's going to be okay and never give up. So I still have deals that are coming. I still have great comics I want to show you. I'll get myself back on track. It may take a little while, but better late than never. And hopefully I can show this as an inspiration that you can lose almost everything when it comes to my employment and my income, but still be okay and still climb out of the hole unless you decide to lay down and never try. So to me, it's always like, better to try and fail than never to try at all. So, a little bit of inspiration with the comics. So, like I said, if you're just tuning in, there are 6 books that somebody was kind enough to add that I'm not really going to use. They won't come with bag and boards, but I'll make sure they're shipped, protected. But if you live in the continental United States and you want these 6 books, all you have to do is be a subscriber. You have to like and share the video, and when this video uploads, just put in the comments section you would like to be entered in that contest, and I'll do a drawing. So when somebody does something nice for me, I want to do something nice back. And you never know, somebody that just might be starting out in comics or just wants some new stuff to read and they get it for free, hey, if it helps make somebody else's day, that's what the world should really be about. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I hope all of you here will be kind enough to hit the like button if you enjoy what I try and do. I will do the surprise subscriber shout out now, so if you want one, it does pay to be a subscriber, but here you don't have to. Let's be good to each other. Let's keep the dialogue going. So when you see people leaving comments that you think are interesting, put your take in. Let's get a friendly dialogue all the time. I want this place to be something where people can come here. There are no stupid questions. There are no silly questions. There are no newbie questions. We're all here to help each other learn. That's what it should really be about. So, Matt Stockholm, you are today's surprise subscriber shout out. To all of you, I want to thank you for being here. When I do a video, I just kind of do it at last minute, and to have this many people already here is absolutely amazing. I hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day. Quick shout out to my wife. It was also the day after Valentine's Day was her birthday. So quick shout out to my wife. Let her know I love her. And thank you everybody for taking the time to comment and be a part of my channel. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And please don't forget, it's not you. It's not I. It's We Love Comics. I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.